Ana on Invoker, going to be versus Cuckoo on Queen of Pain. The draft is complete.
You know, gold on the board, at least not in a major way, but indirectly can make a huge difference in the next 5-6 minutes. But top lane, this can make a direct impact. Burrow Strike coming through, looking for the first blood. S4 will go down. Just giving Sam H some poke damage where he can, but top lane again, they make their move, and they might actually get the jump here in S4. Lucid Beam sets it up, Burrow Strike to follow. Do they have the damage to bring him down? Try.
They do.
He's managed to find just that one sliver of fog, and he wraps around on a No-Tail. No-Tail's in trouble, does have the Ghost Shroud to try and keep him alive a bit longer. The auto attacks too much, he gets the heal off. They're gonna have another Burrow in 5. Surge is available, driving Tims deeper. In comes the Earth Spirit, they need that Burrow, they get it too, but the trade might be. Jurek's taking one. Smoking up, TNC to move over towards mid, while meanwhile in the top lane, Raven's in trouble, has the teleport scroll, but a stun from S4 could do him in. He's got decent move speed with the slow coming through from the lid. Sunstrike to follow. He will go down, even pop the fairy fire, but mid lane, look at mid. Eyes on Ana, who's been corralled by Cuckoo. They'll take him down. No-Tail even rotating, does have that Reaper's Sight. Isn't enough damage though, not quite. 1437 skates away, now that's punishment for No-Tail, and TNC get away with all 3. A 2-for-1 around the map, and they might get more. Cuckoo, he's got the level 4 screen here. He can go in Jurek. He will do so. It's a triple for Cuckoo.
Wants the roll while doing so. He might be in a little bit of trouble under the tower. Fly trying to body block him. He has Nova looking to, well, Cuckoo.
He's a little bit short on the mana here. The Blink's cooling down.
1 second. Blink, he's out.
And with the Sunstrike already expended, they're not going on Raven. No, they're going to try now. Rolling Boulder forward commitment with the Stampede. Follow-up, he doesn't have Eclipse yet, but now TNC want the turnaround play. They have crawled completely back into this game. Now that tower dropping in the top lane. No-Tail, the hood complete. Very heavy magic damage for TNC. It was something the panel mentioned 3-4 picks in, and even this last pick.
Oh, No-Tail.
Only continued that agenda.
Eclipse coming up from the side. They blow up him very easily, and now they're on the chase. Vacuum is available. Vacuum back. No Burrow Strike to connect that. Sankey nowhere near it. This fight. Queen of Pain. It's the combo. Nice silence from Jurex. Complete chain stun.
Actually, 3/4 complete.
OG is going to show on the mid. Quick kill here, and they're going to transition to pushing that tower. I mean, if
Ana, top lane, big dive, but immediate rotation comes in, hits the 2-arrow tornado, and now look for the turn. Rolling forward, Jurex is going to miss on his opening, but they don't want to commit too much just for an Earth Spirit. Now comes the vacuum, now comes the combo, the quad ball, he gets silenced! Jurex denies him. Cuckoo can't get his ult up. He blinks up. He scatters back. They're going to lose 3 in the end with that Crystal Maiden mid, and they don't even get a kill. TNC pursue, but it's a fool's errand. He's out of there, it seems. Maybe Cuckoo, oh, he finds him. The Ult Scepter's there. Double damage available. Dodge away from the Boulder Smash.
Silence.
And they corral him, this pesky Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, reinforcements are arriving. They do have a Stampede ready, but they're not going to see an open to use it. Still S4 marching in. He finds Cuckoo. There's the stop. The back to interrupt, but the Necro ult already came out. There was no Sand King stun. Tim's had it on cooldown. TNC are flabbergasted as OG again get the jump.
In fact, this is very smart. They smoke and they just wait. Wait for the Queen of Pain to farm that wave and then jump her.
Someone's going to come and farm it. Blinks in, gets off the scream, and now they try to pounce. They stream in. S4 looking for the stun, but the BKB dodge. Now the Eclipse. Now the back as well. Chain Frost bouncing through. They're on the chase. Tim hits Painter with the 2-hero Burrow. They pound forward. They haven't killed anyone
They're
yet.
so tanky.
Alive. The Quad Bolt only hits No-Tail who Ghost Shrouds it up. Still they keep on working on him. They may yet bring him down. Commitment from TNC. They do get the Necro. Now they want the second kill. Ana looking for the turn. Tims is their lone stun. He needs to stay alive here. He's almost dead. Fly chases, but perhaps too deep. Cuckoo can almost bring him down. Shadow Strike, auto attack, gets the second kill of the fight. Now the turn. Cuckoo has the Yules. He has the blink. He makes it away. And the Yules come through, and he will end up going down here.
They're going to chase for more.
Back the other way. They've blown everything, Lumi. The Eclipse, the BKB, but they fight at the shrine. They may die at the shrine. Back as well. Now the Deafening Blast. Cuckoo diving back in, looking for S4. The Magnetize wasn't enough. S4's overextended. They fought uphill into an enemy shrine. That is a classic strategic error, and they will get punished for it fallen. Ana looking for the salvage. Not going to happen.
I mean, I think it's perhaps the safest play is to wait for S4's Aghanim Scepter. He's only 600 gold away, but with the Aegis, they feel confident enough And look at how much damage they're doing to the tier 3.
Look for the miracle back. They need that big combo. TNC biding their time, waiting for the opening here, but the Sand King's been caught out. He is the +1 to that initiation, and he is down. OG.
Now, I think you could just hit the
Easily
building.
picking him up. They got a ward onto the high ground to set that all up. No buyback on the Sand King. Out for a minute. They might get more than that. Lumi, here comes the back, but where's the follow-up? They need a Burrow. They need an Epi. They don't have it. Instead, they might lose 14-37 again. Glimmer Cape to try and keep him alive. They're going to tap the Shrine. Fight for all they can. Eclipse is there from Raven. Will meet the Earth Spirit. Force him on his heels, but the melee is falling. OG can get out and be content with that. Sunstrike having an additional fish.
Now we're going to see perhaps the last hurrah from TNC. They need a perfect combo.
This is what dreams are made of for TNC. Here comes the back. Here comes the Burrow. Look for the follow-up from Cuckoo. The ult's cooling down, though. He doesn't have the Sonic Wave. They need to get these kills quickly. And out goes the Reaper Sight. Not quite enough damage yet. Only the Lich has fallen to CM the trade. TNC commits so much, but they didn't have the extra spells required. The Eclipse also 15 seconds off cooldown. It could have been amazing, Lumi. He should be able to get off that Stampede. The fight starts while it's still on cooldown, but it starts with OG out in front. The back is there to counter.
Sand King's dead,
But no Burrow Strike follow-up. 45 seconds on the sideline. The fight rages on. TNC desperately trying to hold the line, but it's too late. Ana has taken the melee mid, chewing through Sam H4.
That was an Eclipse use and a Stampede, and they're 4 HP. Now the second half of the fight now breaks out. Reaper side will get BKB. Nice activation by Cuckoo. Raven in the front line. He doesn't have the BKB. Will get absolutely blown up. And now it's a route going the other direction. Buyback to the Luna. Crystal Maiden will quickly fall as well. OG stays as 5 strong, and TNC shattered as they run away.
5 heroes now converging on this tier 3 in the bottom lane, looking for the third lane of Rax. The stop comes through, the Burrow to interrupt, but where's the follow-up? Where's the damage? They need it, and they just simply don't have it. They back him again. There's so much combo potential. The Quaffle, it tickles.
Oh.
It does nothing more from Cuckoo, and now, as a roll and a smash forward occur, it spells his demise, it spells TNC's demise. Game 1 is OG's. Clinical. And I have to say, Lumi, Jerax, an incredible showing.
TA,
Templar Assassin.
way less exciting than Sniper, but a very good pick.
Oh, he has a log cosmetic.
We'll discuss that later as now the initiation comes in against 04, S4.
They do
Sorry.
might be starting off 0-1 here after the way things are going.
Where's the stun though?
Too tanky. No disables. They do have the Astral Imprisonment, but now OG are actually coming back in. They want to catch out Cuckoo. TNC just didn't have the follow-up. Sam H now dropping the cogs. He wants to get away. Tims is a bit late out of there, and Cuckoo's almost dead. Jerax coming in, can't quite finish him. Instead, he's mauling Raven here, forcing him back with the boots advantage. Cuckoo goes for the Roach deny. He gets bashed, and S4 jams it in for a first blood. A catastrophe for TNC in the pit.
Critical mistake there by TNC. They went in, they got the initiation, but Sam H wasn't in position to use his cogs.
They're
and as a
still
result,
chasing.
they're
They're
going
gonna
to
steal
lose
a bounty
runes out
run
of
now
this. They gave a first blood. They're going to lose a bounty rune. Sam H is going in for this. He's going to get off a cog. They're going to jump in, cog a couple people out. Who got the runes? It's going to be going towards OG.
And they get the kills though. Fly is pretty low, but No-Tail's in position with the help of Jerax. Don't know that they can even bring the Disruptor down. Tims is still chasing for this. They recognize Jerax is out of mana, so there are no more fissures here. TNC are not ready to let OG go home easy. Tims with the man mode roll forward. 14-37 gets the job done. Tims tries to get away. He will end up falling. Fly one last auto tank brings him down. 2-1 to start. And unlikely that TNC can actually make it up this clip. They might try though. They're going to roll in. Now look for the boulder smash potentially. Tims though, he gets the 2-hero connection, but where's the follow-up damage to this? They need more. S4 comes in, head full of steam, and already they've brought down Tims. They might get Cuckoo too. Commits forward, but the duel says no. S4, 2 for 2. It's just casually pushing there. There's not just the TA in this game. There's other carries to worry about. They do set up on mid. Boulder smash comes through. They need to kill off Jerax, but he gets up the fissure. Rolling boulder forward. Tims commitment. They'll get Jerax as the kill, but they might lose Cuckoo again. He's in danger. He's finished off. Flies on a killing spree, and TNC are pressing this way too hard. OG might get more. The trap comes out. Tims going for the deny, and he'll be denied in that effort as OG crack open another. It's about to have his smoke revealed. OG come in from the high ground. Eclipse, no, just at least for now a Lucent Beam. Now the hook forward, insta-glimpse back. Flies there with the save. Now Raven committing the Eclipse rains down the ODO2. They get both cores. Huge opportunity for TNC now. They know they have to make something happen now. Use this timing window, and they're going to try. Tims rolls in, finds the shaker. Hey, Jerax, now the Lucent Beam too. Fissure comes out, Jerax tries to get away. Meanwhile, the Static Storm, dual victory denied. Last second, Banish is there. The turn onto S4. Another Banish, still stalling, still fighting. He lives!
Thunderstrike,
Who survived?
bring him down low, and now there's the random center coming in, not gonna get the kill either.
Have the OD with the Midas. Sure, maybe the Hood isn't the strongest late game pickup for him. As Ana jumps in, he gets caught out. He wanted this Ruin, he's gonna try to find an early kill, but the hook shot comes through. Big commitment coming from OG, but they won't have the song. Ana to the high ground, up and away. Will he survive? The press, the attack is there, and now the trap sprung with a Thunderdome deployed. 2 have fallen. Hood won't save the OD. Ana might still go down, though. The Magnetize keeps on going. Tims nets them the 1 kill. Does anybody buy back? They have that OD ult. The song's up soon. He's gonna commit first the Clockwork, maybe more to come. Raven joining the fray as well, has the Eclipse. Jerax low. Jerax not dead though. Scurries to the low ground. Raven tries to find the angle. It's the poison that gets him. Now Fly's in danger too. OG must retreat. As they group up in the mid lane, hookshot just whipping it now. S4. He finds the duel. In comes the boulder smash. Still, I think he might get the kill. He will. Even the winner again. Every duel completing his way. Now Sam H trapped out, glimpse back as Fly looks to wrangle him. They're gonna go for more. Up the cliff and into Cuckoo. Has the Hood, at least for now, to keep him alive. Raven trying to lend support with the Eclipse. Out comes the Sanities as well, but it's not enough.
This is a weird one too. They're smoking into the enemy team without their ultimates.
But they do, have a scan that hits pay dirt, but like you said, they're lacking the big ults, and OG's ready for this. Hook will start though. Jerax gets jumped, might just go down to this Soul Catcher. One more auto tech scores the kill. Now Sam H in too far. OD also died in the midst of that. Another win for S4, plus 72 damage with these duels, and Raven's next on the list, has no Eclipse. It's Tims to the rescue. Magnetize, huge combo. Is there enough damage though? They need the follow-up. 1437 laying in the Shadow Poison. Can he play the carry? 4 have fallen. It's Steven against the world, and Ana charges in. They're gonna fight now at the Shrine, and now they'll get the team wipe. OG. Salt in the wound here for the TNC fans. Again, fight selection, Lumi. And suddenly he's in deep. No-Tail with the positioning, keeping the rest of the team away, but still 1437 ready to save the day. He gets off the blink, the disruption as well. OG are actually being forced back here with the Magnetize coming through. Can they pursue? The duel is still ready. Roll in, commitment, 1 hero shot, almost got 2. Now the echo from Jerax. A dagger through the heart of Filipino Dodo. OG takedown 4. Sam H, the lone survivor.
It's just a smoke wraparound.
OG, they want to finish this one off. Swarming in onto TNC. Burning that Shadow Demon low, he's got to use the first Banish defensively. Now the duel comes through onto Sam H. Churning through him, S4 finds one. Magnetize, nope, gonna be not available for now. And OG close it off with a Static Storm. More damage coming out, the Luna tries to hang on. Desperation mode, they are about to drop. The OD ult does decent work. Jerax stops, actually the turn. Kuka with the Magnetize, 3 have fallen. OG have overplayed their hand, they might lose on as well. BKB already committed, now the Banish, look for round 2. The Boulder Smash on point, TNC hold the line!
Wow. Shadow Demon at the beginning of the fight was out of position, got initiated on. They had to spend the Astral on him. That means the disruption's gone, the Astral is gone. So S4 found a good jump. They were going back in, but the buyback from the Shadow Demon then turned the fight.
5,000 gold swing, and it might be more. They've even found another. Cuckoo going deep for this one. S4 pops the Blade Mail. Cuckoo doesn't have the damage. He needs that +1. It's not there for fans of this team as they are on the ropes. TI7 elimination is nigh. OG are coming for your base. They're coming for your homes. TNC must defend. The glyph forced out. A smart, staggered siege. Ana out in front, the rest of OG very far back. Sam H, he's got the vision though. He could jump on this shaker if he wants to. That ward could be huge.
Oh, in the trees, Blink Duel finds the real one. Do they have the disruption? They don't. It's Cuckoo. He's caught. He doesn't have buyback. No, he does. He's gonna buy back immediately. But now the high ground.
Now looking for more, S4 cheeses up, and now the song resets the fight. Static Storm is ready. No. Here comes the combo! He gets 2! Working his way out of it is Tims though. The Eclipse comes through, but it's a futile effort from Raven. Overwhelmed. OG take the game. Revenge is theirs. I look back at OG historically, perhaps their most memorable tournament performance ever, the Frankfurt Major, where they went all the way in the lower bracket. ended up taking the whole tournament. This could be the start of something amazing.
Weren't really on point, it felt like, for TNC. Sometimes they seem too desperate, sometimes not enough. And
They just couldn't find that magical formula. No,
yeah, that got them here.